And the warrior that Manny is, he's gonna be like, because I love to fight and I want to fight the best.
You know, the attributes I have, you know, the skill set I have, you know, the youth is on my side. So it's my job just to go in there, use all of that again.
You know, the four years layoff on boxing, like it's good for my body because I've been in boxing since I was 12 years old. When I was 12 years old, then continuous non-stop. So good for me, for my body to...
Oscar De La Hoya visits and trains with Manny Pacquiao ahead of the Mario Barrios fight, praising him as a hell of a fighter. He says that's exactly why Pacquiao is returning at this age, because he still has the heart, skill, and passion to take on top-level competition.
I wish him all the best.
Quadra, I love him.
Can he do it?
Quadra?
Can he do it? Absolutely. Manny Pacquiao's
Oscar needs...
He's a legend, you know.
Some nice ones, thank you.
He's a legend. I think he can do it. Absolutely. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but I think he can do it. Yeah.
Oscar De La Hoya says Manny Pacquiao is coming heavy, showing incredible strength and determination despite his age. Manny's training and focus prove he's ready to face tough opponents. Oscar believes Manny's comeback will be powerful and impressive, reflecting his legendary fighting spirit and hunger for victory.
Here's what Oscar De La Hoya would ask Manny Pacquiao if he got the chance to interview him.
I would ask a simple question. And please, Manny, tell me the truth. Why? That's it. That's it. Why? Why are you coming back? And the warrior that Manny is, he's gonna be like, because I love to fight and I want to fight the best. And I've been watching boring fights and I want to come back and give a show against Barrios, who's a world champion. That's a true legend for you.
For a fighter of Manny Pacquiao's caliber, the passion for boxing never fades completely. Despite stepping away from the limelight, Manny's yearning for the ring has only grown stronger. This deep connection to the sport is a major reason why he has chosen to come back, now feeling he still possesses the strength and skill to compete at a high level. His age, while often discussed, has not diminished his ability to hit hard or move swiftly, proving that power and determination are timeless in his case.
I'm coming back because, like I said, boxing is always my passion, and I miss boxing for how many years? All years I stopped boxing. I always thinking boxing, and even my house I have a boxing ring, boxing gym, and I always work out every day, like playing basketball, playing badminton. So I really love exercise, and I really miss boxing.
Pacquiao's comeback is not simply about a single bout, but hints at a broader vision for the future. He's made it clear that while Mario Barrios is his immediate focus, he is open to further challenges. Once this fight concludes, his approach is measured and strategic. He intends to take things step by step, focusing fully on each fight as it comes rather than rushing into multiple matchups at once. This disciplined mindset shows his respect for the sport and the opponents he faces.
When you beat Barrios, what's next? Are you going to fight Ryan Garcia, Haney, Lopez, Gervonta Davis? Are you ready to go through these fights?
One at a time.
But you want those guys?
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I always, I cannot say after this, like I'm going to fight like that, you know, but one at a time. After the fight, we can see, we can talk like.
Reflecting on his past encounters with Pacquiao, Oscar De La Hoya offers candid insights into the sheer force Manny brought to the ring. Oscar admits that during their fight, Manny dominated relentlessly, leaving him unable to mount a meaningful defense. The power and precision Pacquiao exhibited were overwhelming, and Oscar's admission highlights the legendary fighter's skill and tenacity. It's a testament to Pacquiao's enduring ability that his impact on opponents remains unforgettable.
Actually took a very tough beating to get me out of the sport.
Like Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao. I mean, he beat the hell out of me. Manny Pacquiao would be right in front of me. He would, after hitting me 15 times, and then I would be ready to hit him, and he would be wide open, and I couldn't pull the trigger. I just couldn't pull the trigger.
I wouldn't have loved to fight Pacquiao again because he kicked my ass. Sorry. But yeah, there were many fighters out there who I would have loved to fight 2 or 3 times.
You know what? So you had enough of Pacquiao, is what you're saying?
Oh, trust me. Right when I walked into the ring, I had enough of Pacquiao.
You thought that when you got in the ring?
Oh, well, Rich, this documentary, my gosh, it's sad too at the end because it shows the whole Pacquiao situation. I was getting beat up in training camp when preparing for Pacquiao. So I knew that was the end already for me because Pacquiao was just coming up.
Yeah.
Pacquiao was like the star in the making. But what really screwed up my whole training for that fight was I started drinking heavy during training camp and nobody knew. Oh yeah. I mean, it gets so I was literally a dead man walking into.
At the time of their clash, the physical dynamics between Oscar and Manny were quite different from what one might expect. Oscar was naturally the bigger man, and in order to meet Pacquiao in the ring, he had to undergo significant weight loss. This effort underscores the physical challenges and adjustments fighters make for elite competition, and it further emphasizes how Pacquiao, despite being smaller, leveraged speed, skill, and power to overcome size disadvantages.
It's like, why are you gonna fight Pacquiao? First of all, he's younger than you, he's faster, he's strong. I had to lose, instead of gain weight, I had to lose like 10 pounds to fight in his weight class, and that drained my body at my age. So I literally was like a walking zombie when I walked into the ring. I was out of it. I lost so much weight. I lost a lot of muscle, and it was one of those moments where my pride got the best of me, you know? Yeah. In the first round, after I sat down in the corner, I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, here we go. Like, I have to take like 12 rounds of this, you know, until like the 9th round, my corner called it and said, yeah, that's it. He's punishing you too much. Like, I never received that much punishment in my life. And they were like, I think my brother or somebody just said, you know what, that's it. It's over.
Freddy Roach, Pacquiao's longtime trainer, initially hesitated about arranging the fight between Manny and Oscar. Concerned about the size gap, Freddy doubted if it would be a fair or safe matchup. However, the outcome proved him wrong in the most emphatic way possible, as Manny's performance stunned critics and fans alike. Freddy's candid reflection adds another layer to the story, highlighting Pacquiao's exceptional ability to overcome perceived obstacles.
His country did try to stop that fight from happening.
Why?
Because the weight difference.
Oh, they were concerned his safety.
Yeah, but the reason that fight happened is because when I was training Oscar, his 106-pounder was training at the same gym as us, Calderon. Calderon gives him a beating. Oscar, I said, what's wrong? He says, well, you know, he's small and he's a southpaw and he's really quick, Freddy. So then Bob Arum had just called me up and asked me if we wanted to fight Oscar with Pacquiao, and I said, no, he's too big, and I hung the phone up. And about 2 in the morning, I'm thinking about the fight in the sparring with the little guy who's a southpaw and really fast, like Manny Pacquiao. And I said, 2 o'clock in the morning, I picked the phone up and I called Bob Arum. I said, Bob, make that fight happen. He says, you sure? I says, 100%, yes.
Just based off that sparring session.
Yes, Mario Barrios, representing the younger generation, approaches the upcoming bout with undeniable confidence. He acknowledges that youth gives him an edge in stamina and speed traits he believes will be decisive. This self-assurance is common among rising fighters eager to make their mark by challenging veterans like Pacquiao. Barrios's mindset reflects the natural dynamic between experience and youthful ambition in boxing.
You're 30, he's 46, hasn't fought in 4 years. Like, in your mind, how do you see the fight going? How are you going to beat Manny, or what do you see yourself doing to him?
Yeah, no, I just had to use, all of that, like the, as busy as I've been in my career, the attributes I have, the skill set I have, the youth is on my side. So it's my job just to go in there, use all of that again, just make sure, I still walk out holding that title.
Manny's preparation for the fight is characterized by meticulous planning and disciplined execution. His training camp follows a balanced regimen designed to sharpen his skills, maintain endurance, and build strength. Every session is purposeful, combining technical drills with conditioning work to ensure he remains at peak performance. This focused approach showcases Pacquiao's commitment to delivering his best despite the years he's been away from competitive boxing.
Now, going with your experience of being a sparring mate with Manny Pacquiao, what was the biggest lesson that you learned?
It taught me what a world-class training camp looks like. I had to be at Manny's house at 5:30 a.m. because he will run at 6 a.m. Then we'll be in the gym at 12 p.m. Then he'll go to church in the evening. Even that, I'm like, oh, he adds church to his training camp. That's insane. I would have never thought, I got to work with my idol. Imagine whoever you look up to right now, the person you look up to the most in this world, and then you end up working with him for 3 straight years. I remember having breakfast with him. I was like, damn, it's fucking fucking sitting right there. That's crazy. Like, it would still cross my head, you know, it's insane.
Sean Porter, a respected figure in the boxing community, shares rare insights into the intensity of sparring sessions with Pacquiao. He reveals that Manny trains with such ferocity that no cameras are allowed, preserving the privacy of his preparation. The footage he holds captures the relentless effort Pacquiao puts into every punch, demonstrating why many fighters hold him in such high regard even outside official matches.
You don't hold your phone up in sparring. You don't bring a camera in to sparring. Guess what? We got footage of me and Manny sparring. We got footage of me and Manny Pacquiao sparring.
Leak it. No.
Yeah, right.
Let's get the social media leak.
But it was understood. My dad said, I want me and my son to have this. And he and Freddie made an understanding. You can hold it, but I don't want anybody to ever see this, Ken.
Right.
And nobody has ever seen a sparring session between me and Manny Pacquiao. It's just a code of ethics. I hate that they broke that code. Everybody in sport and boxing know the code. Tighten up.
Manny Pacquiao, I saw some footage or some images online where you were sparring him, and I've got to be honest, you gave him a very clean dig. And not many people can actually say they've landed good, clean punches on Manny Pacquiao. He's a super fighter and very, very quick. What was it like to share the ring, even though it was only sparring, sharing the ring with Manny Pacquiao?
I mean, it was a blessing. Like, Manny Pacquiao himself is a legend. You know what I mean? Manny's a legend in boxing. And to be honest, I don't think I was, well, I know. I wasn't shell-shocked the first time we sparred. It was like I had something to prove.